I'm Simon Meyer. I'm the Secretary of the Ancient Society of College Youths, a ringing society founded in London in 1637. What tends to set our society apart in the ringing is really two things. One is the preciseness of the ringing, which is really about the evenness of spacing between the bells. When we strike bells really accurately, we can get the accuracy to within 20-30 milliseconds of where they should be. And that comes from an enormous amount of practice and the experience of the ringers that tend to be in our society. The other thing that tends to set us apart is that we tend to ring relatively complex methods. Now, methods are the patterns, the music, if you like, of what we ring. And it's based on mathematical permutations. And some methods are relatively straightforward. They've got fairly simple or repetitive patterns that makes them fairly easy to ring. We will tend to ring things that are far more complex and can take months to ring months to learn before you can actually ring them. And then trying to recall that over 3.5 hours of all that learning is actually a very testing thing. But we tend to ring, as I say, some very complex things to a very high quality, and that is really what sets our society apart from many other ringers. It's set itself out across the centuries to be the elite ringing society, looking at excellence of ringing. It concentrated very much on developing, based in the City of London, so ringing at places like St Paul's Cathedral and St Mary Le Bow. St Mary Le Bow, of course, being the sound of Bow bells defines who are true Cockneys if you live within the sound of Bow bells. So we've been ringing at St Mary Le Bow. St Bride's Fleet Street, we've just gone through the 300th anniversary of the first peal on 12 bells, which was at St Bride's Fleet Street just over 300 years ago. Unfortunately, those bells no longer exist, but we celebrated it around the City of London. Our society has many traditions. We have a monthly meeting where we get all of our silverware out still, so our mace and then the Master's badge and various other cups and trophies. We have an annual dinner, and this year we'll have our 388th anniversary dinner on the first Saturday in November. We've had our dinner on the first Saturday in November for a very, very long time. So we have lots and lots of traditions, which is a part of what makes us the society that we are. But over the years, our membership has expanded much more around the world as ringing bells have developed around the world. So we've had bells in Australia, in America, Canada and South Africa, very much parts of the world where England expanded into its colonies, but the ringing tradition has expanded, and equally our membership has expanded to include some of the very best ringers from around the world.